I guess it's over. It took 3.5 years to get where I was going, and even though I knew it was coming, I don't think I could have ever guessed how I'd feel when the time came. I feel a lot of things that I can't quite describe. College was tough. I can't even count the amount of times I spent sleepless nights stressing about quizzes, tests, and essays, or the amount of times I had to start from scratch halfway through, the amount of times I had to ask for huge favors at the last second, the amount of times I felt like I had too much on my plate for any one person to handle. I guess it was lucky then that I found some people I could count on, and count on them I did. Without them, I don't know how I could have made a single damn thing I made, but together, we made a lot. I still remember the time Destin and I made our first song, chilling in the room that gave our future a name. I still remember my first production class. That was a trip. I met a lot of good people, made a lot of mistakes, and as soon as I was done, I moved on to the next level. I still remember going all the way out to Oakland to film my first solo project. And I still remember how hard it was until I realized that solo projects were only solo in name. From those lessons, we built up our little piece of something. I just wish I took more photos, because it's hard to believe how far we've come without watching it before our very eyes. I came to San Francisco with low expectations. At the time, I was just surprised that I made it. But if there's a time to pat myself on the back, it's now. Shit. I went from an angry little kid raised in hell in North Carolina to a summa cum laude graduate from the University of San Francisco. I went from being an outcast to having my in-group of creators, change makers, and all-around good people. I met so many mentors and learned so much. Hopefully I paid it forward. I met a brother for life and a kind and beautiful woman. That's something to be proud of. And so it's time to move forward. There's still a whole life left to live. But before I go, I'd like to give y'all some advice. Give it all the strength you can, but save some for yourself. Eating and sleeping are as important as turning it in. Be proud of what you do, and find peace with what you don't. Enjoy the little things. They're all a part of the big picture. And remember, one day, all of this will be behind you. So until we meet again, farewell.